Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the 2020 Alumni Awards Ceremony. My name is Angela Sheffield, and I serve as a member of the Penn State Harrisburg Alumni Society Board. I graduated from Penn State Harrisburg with a degree in professional accountancy. Thank you all for being here for this special event. It is my honor to serve as the MC for tonight's program. I am here in the beautiful Mukund S. Kulkarni Theater on campus. I wish all of you were able to be here as well. Even though circumstances are different, the importance of honoring our outstanding alumni requires that the ceremony go on. Tonight, for the 39th time, we will recognize and celebrate the accomplishments of our successful alumni from each of our 5 academic schools. The awards will be presented in 2 categories: our Alumni Achievement Award and the People to Watch Award. Penn State Harrisburg will honor alumni who serve in every possible field, from government and nonprofits to businesses and industries. The complete list of past award winners is available on our website. At this time, I have the distinct pleasure of introducing the Chancellor of Penn State Harrisburg, Dr. John M. Mason, Jr. He is a 1972 alumnus of Penn State Harrisburg who became Chancellor of the college in 2018. Prior to his return to Penn State, he had served as Vice President for Research and Economic Development at Auburn University in Alabama. Previously, Dr. Mason had served as Associate Dean in the Penn State College of Engineering, where he led strategic and programmatic activities associated with research, graduate programs, and outreach. He is also a professor of civil engineering. During his tenure at Penn State Harrisburg, Dr. Mason has overseen the continued growth of academic programs and enrollment at the college, the expansion of faculty and student research, and the enhanced development of corporate and community partnerships. It is my great pleasure to introduce our Chancellor, Dr. John Mason.
Hello, everyone. I'm pleased to be joining you as we recognize and celebrate our exemplary Penn State Harrisburg alumni. I am a proud alumnus of the college, and I'm honored to have the opportunity to return to the institution that had a profound impact on my life. It is unfortunate that this year we are not able to come together on campus for this celebration. I'm sure that some of you, who may have been away for a while, might not recognize the campus. I am sure you would be amazed at the physical changes. We have experienced significant academic growth over the years, and what lies ahead for the college is very exciting. As we all have experienced this year, the pandemic created a major disruption in our operations. We were forced to quickly adapt, and we did by modifying every aspect of our work. But our community is resilient. Despite the challenges being faced, we still have accomplished a great deal this year. We have filled key senior positions within the college. We've introduced 2 new bachelor's degree programs, one in human-centered design and one in communication sciences and disorders. Other degrees are in the pipeline as we strive to meet both market demand and the interest of prospective students. We have expanded external engagement with an emphasis on research and economic development. Our research and outreach activities have been strengthened through additional staff resources and financial support. Faculty and student research has grown, including in the key areas of health sciences, engineering and industry, and state and local policy. We have made progress in our plans to continue the physical expansion of our campus. Those plans call for the addition of a new academic learning center and repurposing facilities to support research and economic development initiatives. All this is possible only with the support we receive from alumni, friends of the college, and external partners. Tonight, we honor individuals who are an important part of the Penn State Harrisburg family. The Alumni Achievement Award recipients have been selected from among our thousands of alumni, one to represent each of the college's 5 academic schools. They are outstanding professionals, leaders in their respective industries. They are also community servants who volunteer their talents widely outside of the workforce. And they are award winners not only here, but also recognized by many other organizations for their professional and personal contributions. As you will learn, the breadth of expertise among all of tonight's award recipients is very impressive. Our Alumni Achievement Award recognizes individuals whom we view as partners in the educational enterprise. We welcome each of them to our campus, where this year, via Zoom, for lengthier interactions with our faculty and students. Several serve on our advisory boards, where they help us guide future planning, remain competitive as an institution, and ensure that our graduates are ready for the workforce. Our People to Watch awards recognize enterprising alumni who are serving as a catalyst to advance their industry and peers. They are among those doing great things, and we are confident there is more to come. You will see the Penn State alumni and students are an outstanding group, and this is only the beginning. We look forward to working with all the honorees in the future, as there are many exciting opportunities ahead. On behalf of Penn State Harrisburg community, let me express our great pride in the achievements of those who we are honoring and offer our sincere congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Mason. We begin this evening's celebration with the Alumni Achievement Award, the highest honor given by Penn State Harrisburg. To begin our recognition, I would like to introduce our Director for the School of Public Affairs, Dr. Marvin Overby.
The School of Public Affairs is proud to recognize Laverna Fountain as this year's recipient. A native of Mount Union, Pennsylvania, Laverna Fountain is a veteran and former military police officer in the United States Army. After attending Harrisburg Area Community College, she earned her bachelor's degree in the School of Public Affairs and subsequently received a master's degree in negotiations and conflict resolution from Columbia University. After an impressive 3-decade-long career in public service, Ms. Fountain has held a variety of important positions. These have included Director of a State Office for former U.S. Senator Harris Wofford, Deputy Communications Director for former Governor Bob Casey, service in the Pennsylvania Department of Transportation, as the first woman and the first African American to serve as spokesperson for the Pennsylvania State Police, and as Director and Senior Advisor at Save the Children, a leading international humanitarian organization. Most recently, Ms. Fountain served as Vice President for Strategic Communications and Construction Business Initiatives at Columbia University, a position from which she retired in 2018. In that post, she directed communications for Columbia's largest administrative office and coordinated the university's efforts to reach out to minority and female-owned businesses. Since retiring from Columbia, Ms. Fountain has established and served as president of Meaningful Communications Matter, LLC, which is a consulting and training firm that specializes in assisting individuals and firms to develop compassionate, empowering, and supportive internal and external communications strategies. She also continues to serve as an instructor in Columbia's master's program in conflict resolution. The author of a new book titled The Gold Coins, a supernatural adventure inspired by true events, Ms. Fountain has a favorite saying that she takes from Winnie the Pooh, and that should inspire us all. Today, she is fond of saying, is my favorite day. Laverna, I know I speak for all of my colleagues in the School of Public Affairs when I say that we're very glad you're sharing part of your favorite day today with us.
Being able to receive this award, first of all, is an honor. I have to say I was terribly surprised and honored, and I don't know that there are really great words that let me share how important Penn State is to me, how important the program itself has always been in my life. It's guided so much. And often I would think about, as I receive this award, that they're giving it to the wrong person. So since I was first notified of it to now, I kept thinking, oh, I think they meant to give this to my sister and not me. Penn State Harrisburg truly was a lifeline for me. I had been a single parent, and then when I started Penn State Harrisburg, I knew that I wanted to go into public policy, but didn't really understand what those opportunities might mean for me. And I make reference to my sister, and I do want to say she was my role model all along the way at Penn State Harrisburg. She was able to get her master's from Penn State Harrisburg in public administration and went on to then make great differences for people in Pennsylvania by working at the House of Representatives and also some of the other administrative departments. So she really laid out a foundation showing me what I could do. And then with the professors at Penn State Harrisburg, some of my colleagues, some of the administration there, I have to say, I received support all along the way and was able then to go in and work in Harrisburg in the Capitol, working for a governor. Then I worked for a U.S. Senator. I worked for the late Governor Robert P. Casey. Then I went on to work for U.S. Senator Harris Wofford. I had the opportunity to work for then Governor Thornburgh, who went on to become an Attorney General. And I would say one of the things Penn State Harrisburg helped me prepare for was the fact that on either side of the aisle, we have an obligation if you go into working as a person of public, focusing publicly. I was able to think in terms of the public policy foundation and thinking in terms of what my role should be, regardless of the aisle that I worked on, and that I always had to think of the people first. And that really comes from Penn State Harrisburg and the instructors there, the faculty members there, the administrators who supported me all along the way. And I would be terribly negligent if I didn't also honor my husband and my son, my husband James Fountain and my son Andrew Fountain, who just encouraged me every single day.
Good evening. It is my great pleasure to be with you for this virtual Alumni Awards program. Tonight, the School of Behavioral Sciences and Education is honoring Dr. Rita Girandi, a professional educator for 47 years. In 1973, Dr. Girandi graduated with a bachelor's degree in humanities from the Penn State Capitol campus, which was the name of our school at that time. She then began teaching English to middle school students. During her 12 years of teaching, she completed a master's degree of education in teaching and curriculum at Penn State Harrisburg and earned her certificate in educational administration from the University of Pennsylvania. Although she loved her students and found great joy in helping them discover the love of learning, she aspired to become an educational leader. Earning a doctorate in education from Temple University in 1991, Dr. Girandi found leadership opportunities in post-secondary education. She held various positions with career colleges and schools in Pennsylvania and California. As the Vice President of Education for one of the largest groups of career schools in the country, she supported the effectiveness of 54 schools in 22 states. That position led her to the ownership of 3 career schools in Pennsylvania. In 1995, she formed Thompson Learning Corporation and became the owner of the respected schools known as the Thompson Institute. As president and CEO, she embraced the leadership role for the campuses in Harrisburg, Philadelphia, and Chambersburg, which achieved significant growth during her tenure. In 2002, the schools became part of Kaplan Higher Education Corporation. Dr. Girandi decided to try her hand at entrepreneurship by creating a new company, Training Masters Incorporated, a technology-focused company offering campus management software and online faculty development courses to career colleges and schools throughout the United States. She currently serves as president and CEO of this company. She takes great pride in her staff for their spirit and commitment to the company, their clients, and each other. Dr. Girandi is a strong supporter of community fundraising events, serving as co-chair of the I.O. Silver Hearts in Style and Song event for 10 years, and in the process, helped to raise nearly $2 million for the Penn State Hershey Cardiovascular Specialties Clinic. Dr. Girandi has received various awards for dedicated years to building people and organizations. However, her most rewarding experience has been witnessing students improve their lives through education and her most cherished title is teacher. Please join me in congratulating Dr. Rita Gerandi as the School of Behavioral Sciences and Education Alumni Achievement Award winner.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for sharing this amazing honor with me. I am filled with gratitude to be receiving the Penn State Alumni Achievement Award. Receiving such respected recognition fills me with deep appreciation and love for many people who have guided, influenced, and supported me. I have been very blessed through my career in teaching and in the business of education. Along with many foundational gifts they instilled, my parents were the first to teach me the love of learning. And I saw firsthand in my big brother what makes an amazing teacher. I am truly grateful for my family and friends. Each one of them has blessed my path. I had bosses who recognized potential and provided many opportunities to develop it. Even at times, I didn't realize just how far they were stretching me and what the benefits would be. I thank all of my students and staff members over the years who allowed me to love teaching and to love leading. So many of my teachers have influenced my journey and helped make it all happen. I could only hope to love teaching and students like Mrs. Nuss did. She was my 4th grade teacher and is a special revered friend today. At Penn State Harrisburg, I experienced wonderful professors. I have a very special place in my heart for Dr. Mel Haber, who propelled a very nervous student teacher into realms of confidence and showed me that learning has to be exciting and fun. That way teaching is exciting and fun too. Dr. James Nastrick significantly deepened my understanding of others and how to help them discover their potential. I'm not sure my treasured career path would have happened had it not been for Penn State Harrisburg. The college provided an opportunity to build strength and determination during some struggling times. The experiences both in class and in campus activities became stepping stones to bigger than ever imagined opportunities. I thank Penn State Harrisburg for the education and encouragement that I received as a young student, very excited about my future, and then again as a young professional in the master's degree program. And now I thank you so much for this incredible recognition. I truly thank everyone who nourished my heart, stretched my mind, and opened unbelievable doors. I'd like to borrow a saying from a former dear colleague of mine. Charlie loved keeping classrooms and offices sparkling. Every time anyone asked how he was doing, Charlie replied with a smile, "I am happy and blessed." My sincere thanks to everyone.
Good evening. It's wonderful to be listening to the stories of so many inspiring alumni tonight. I am pleased to recognize this year's Alumni Achievement Award winner for the School of Business Administration, Brian Rusgnolo, the Senior Vice President and Chief Information Officer at Select Medical. In this role, Brian is responsible for providing technology vision and strategy for the development and implementation of initiatives deployed across a system of more than 130 hospitals and 1,700 outpatient clinics across the U.S. Under this charter, Brian works closely with corporate, operational, and clinical leaders throughout the company to optimize and grow the integration of information technology to achieve business goals. Since joining Select Medical in 2001, Brian has been instrumental in fostering the company's culture, especially as it relates to growing talent and mentoring leaders within the information services team. Working together, Brian and his team focus on driving innovation and improvement with world-class enterprise applications, security, and technology strategies to deliver exceptional patient and employee experiences across the company's integrated healthcare ecosystem. In addition to his work at Select Medical, Brian is committed to serving others through professional and community involvement. He serves on the board of directors and is treasurer of the Technology Council of Central Pennsylvania. He is a member of the Board of Advisors for Harrisburg University's IT Professional Development. He is a commissioner for St. Teresa's Track and Field, and he is past president and coach of the Cedar Cliff Youth Softball Association. He also has served for many years as a member of our business school's Information Technology Advisory Council, including serving as president of the council. Brian has been a speaker at several healthcare technology conferences, including Innovations in Healthcare, Data Analytics Summit 4, and the Central PA Healthcare Information and Management Systems Society. Brian is a graduate of Gettysburg College, and he received his MBA from Penn State Harrisburg. Congratulations, Brian. The screen is yours.
Thank you to Penn State Harrisburg School of Business Administration, the faculty, the fellow alumni Penn Staters, and other honorees. I am truly humbled to be here and recognized today. I don't think I'd be able to be here without the love and support of many people in my life. When I first thought about attending Penn State Harrisburg to earn my MBA, I set up a meeting with Dr. Young to learn about the process. As those of you who know me, I like to analyze and look at information before I make an important decision in my life. It had been 10 years since my undergraduate work at Gettysburg College. I've been advancing my career at Select Medical and balancing a young family along the way. With those two things going on, why would I ever want to go back to get a graduate degree and add more to my workload? Dr. Young was great and encouraged me to pursue my career and my dream. I had already taken the hardest first step by inquiring what would be the process to go forward and get my MBA. Dr. Young was great. He encouraged me to pursue my career and my dream. And I had already taken the hardest step forward by inquiring about what it would take. And why not go for it? You never know or want to live life with regrets and wonder, what if? Dr. Young also gave me some sound advice. As an adult learner, I needed to balance my career, education, and family, and I needed to pace myself. I was not going to be a sprint. It was going to be more like a marathon. And that steady pace will allow me to balance life. Try not to rush and double and triple up classes towards the end when you see the light at the end of the tunnel to try to graduate earlier. But make sure that you get most of the experiences and the education along the way without sacrificing career or especially family. Penn State allowed me that opportunity to continue to learn as an adult, increase my knowledge, and become a better leader. I appreciate all the opportunities I was given while earning my degree, the ability to travel abroad to London and to China. And it wasn't just the coursework, it was the connections, the friendships, and also the experiences that made me a better person. I think back to advice that Dr. Young gave me about balancing education, career, and family. I want to thank the professors and the faculty and my fellow students at Penn State Harrisburg for challenging me to think differently along that journey. I'd like to thank my colleagues and teammates at Select Medical for supporting me and seeing the opportunities that I had at hand in getting my MBA. I also want to thank my mom and my dad because they've always believed in me. And to my wife, Allison, who has the patience of a saint and deserves this recognition even more than I do. And especially thanks to my kids. Ava, Leah, and Max, allow me one moment to give you some more free advice. Life is a marathon, and you have to learn how to balance the demands in the journey, the hills and the valleys. Stay humble, lean on your family, we will always be there for you. Have gratitude each and every day. And lastly, there is no substitute for hard work. Take on the challenges that life will bring you and make them into opportunities, into achievements. I know that each of you will do amazing in each in your own way, and I love you very much. Thank you.
The School of Science, Engineering, and Technology is proud to recognize David Ellis as this year's recipient. David Ellis is the President and Chief Executive Officer of Entergy New Orleans, LLC, a $750 million a year electric and gas utility. At the core of his operational responsibility is management of the company's electric and gas distribution system to the city of New Orleans. Ellis is responsible for the company's performance, governmental relations, and economic development programs. He also oversees the company's communications, customer service, and environmental policy. In addition to guiding ongoing electric and gas service, Ellis is responsible for a renewed focus on reliability and storm hardening. He also helps shape the development of nearly 100 megawatts of renewable resources and a smarter energy grid for New Orleans customers. Ellis brings more than 27 years of experience in reliability, energy, and energy management technology leadership to his roles. Most recently, he served as president and CEO of New Jersey-based Global Power Technology, where he led 3 United States-based companies offering global power quality and reliability solutions. Prior to that, he led demand response company Converge global expansions. He works directly with governmental, regulatory, and utility interests around the world. During that time, he created 4 international subsidiary companies and 3 joint ventures on 3 continents, managing, operating, and serving on the boards of each. In 2011, Ellis negotiated and closed one of the company's single most successful utility contracts with Eskom, supplier of 95% of all power in South Africa and 45% of all power on the African continent. He's regarded in the US, African, and Asian markets as an expert in his field. In addition to his role at Converge, he also was president of wholly owned subsidiary Clean Power Markets. The company offers cloud-based software solutions to commercial and industrial consumers. He was responsible for the development of several patented software platforms and related power metering technologies. Ellis owns an MBA from Eastern University and a Bachelor of Science in Electrical Engineering Technology from Penn State Harrisburg. He has completed certificate-based coursework at Drexel University and the Wharton School of the University of Pennsylvania. He currently serves on the board of Greater New Orleans, Inc., New Orleans Chamber Advisory Board, and the Xavier University President's Advisory Board. Recently, he was appointed by the Mayor of New Orleans as a commissioner for the Ernest N. Moriarty Exhibition Hall Authority. His wife, Christine, is also a Penn State Harrisburg alumna, and they have 9 children. Congratulations, David.
This award means a lot to me. First of all, I'm honored to be one of 5 awardees this year. Usually I'm not the type of professional that looks for awards and recognition. I'm used to just working to some end, to certain outcomes that are good for customers and the company and for employees. And I never really look for any type of adulation or anything for myself. And so this means a lot. And it's meaningful to be able to take a moment and, pause and think about your accomplishments and know that someone else has recognized that you've accomplished some things and to award you. So this means a lot to me. I just want to thank a few people. First of all, some of the people at Penn State Harrisburg, the science and science, engineering, and technology professors, too numerous to recall all of them. I want to thank them for what they've contributed to my career and to my knowledge base and to what I could expect when entering the professional realm. And I absolutely want to thank some other individuals who were instrumental in in shaping the way I think about professionalism and working hard and achievement, etc. The one person is Dr. Felicia Brown Hayward, who I believe was working in a diversity capacity there at the university before she retired. She was instrumental to both me and my wife, Christine Ellis. And she's one of the reasons why we were able to persevere and overcome hard times. Everybody experiences difficult times through university, and we did the same thing, but she helped us through that. There was a Linda Mishi who worked in the counseling office. We frequented her office as well. And then Miss Dorothy Guy, who I believe was in the human resource department. All of those folks were instrumental. They were touch points, they were parents. And at Penn State, when we were away from home and we didn't have access to our parents. And so I'll forever remember them and their impacts on our lives. The other thing I'd like to just say is, when you're in college, you learn a lot of things. Most of it is academic, but then there are a lot of other things you learn as well. So I played basketball when I was there, and that helped to inform the way I approach everyday work. I come to work ready every day, as I had to prepare for every game. Can't take a day off, couldn't take any practice off. There were early mornings and late nights. And then after we returned, we had to study and prepare for class the next day, exams and homework, etc. And so I'm forever grateful for that experience. It kind of hardened me and got me ready for this next phase of life. And so I think a lot of my achievements are attributable to lessons learned at Penn State, and I'll forever be grateful.
School of Humanities is proud to recognize Carol Shawbutt as the recipient of our 2020 Alumni Achievement Award. Carol grew up on a family farm in Halifax, Pennsylvania, where she developed a strong work ethic from her parents. After graduating from Halifax Area High School, Carol worked in several administrative assistant positions. The final of those positions was for then Secretary Donald F. Mazziotti of the Pennsylvania Department of Economic Development. He encouraged her to pursue a college degree. She took his advice and enrolled at Harrisburg Area Community College, earning an associate's degree, and then went to Penn State Harrisburg, where she completed her Bachelor of Humanities in Communication. She credits her education at Penn State Harrisburg in teaching her how to write for radio and for business. I learned the AP writing style, a concise, direct writing style, an economic form of communication that I use to this day. It was a great foundation for radio with its fast-paced content cycles, she says. Her degree and skills led Carol to a career in broadcast radio that would take her from Lancaster to Allentown to Wilkes-Barre, and then finally to a station in Dallas, Texas, where she was the general manager. I worked as an account executive on the managerial side, she explains. I loved working in radio at the time of the independent operators, mom and pop radio stations, when there were more local content on the air. She then moved back to Pennsylvania in 2009, ready to take on something new. In college, Carol contemplated several career paths, psychology being one of them. This fascination, combined with her love of reality TV show Hoarders, took her down a different career path. One day in 2017, after months of research into hoarding, the psychology behind hoarding, and the companies that specialized in helping hoarders, she called Gary Chalmers, owner of Sterically Incorporated and the host of the television show Hoarders. After about 2 hours on the phone, Carol knew she had started a new chapter in her life. Small business loan in hand, training done, crew hired, vehicles and equipment purchased, Carol set out to change people's lives. Along with the hoarding cleanup, Carol and her company also did crime scene cleanup. And with the COVID-19 pandemic, she's pivoted to the cleaning and disinfection of residential and commercial facilities. When there's been a positive case, she says, our work can bring safety and peace of mind to a family, a business, or a school. Her SteriClean franchise currently serves Maryland, Delaware, Washington, D.C., and portions of Virginia and Pennsylvania. When she's not running her SteriClean business, she and her husband, Stephen, enjoy working on their 10-acre horse farm in Dover, Pennsylvania. She currently tends to 3 horses, 2 dogs, 2 ducks, and 7 chickens. Her farm and animals also inspire her other hobbies of painting and stained glass. No matter the day or the job, Carol is always drawing on the work ethic and resourcefulness she learned as a farm kid, as well as the skills she garnered at Penn State Harrisburg. Congratulations, Carol.
Receiving this award, I am totally humbled, to tell you the truth. It was a great surprise, and I have to say it's probably the proudest award I've ever been given in my career and my life. Just because it's sort of a payoff, if you will, maybe, to a lifetime of working hard, trying to do the right thing, doing the right thing by people, for people, and it is extremely wonderful just to be recognized for that. I would encourage everyone to embrace your experience at Penn State Harrisburg. I would encourage everyone to take every opportunity and every ability you have to explore and experience anything and everything and everyone at that campus. It is, again, a well-rounded, well-diversified, comfortable, and exciting place. And you can get so much out of that campus if you just look and search, and just, again, not only fulfill your academic goals, but think in the future as far as your career path and what resources and available resources and personnel and resources the campus offers you for wherever you're heading in your career.
Thank you, Carol. Please join me in another round of applause for our Alumni Achievement Award winners. Of course, every award requires some physical form of recognition. We at Penn State Harrisburg make every effort to create unique and special awards for our unique and special winners. This year, Dr. Mason led the charge to develop a truly unique gift. Each of our Alumni Achievement Award winners received a package in the mail. Those packages had a big "Do Not Open Until October 8th" sticker across the front. If our winners will start to open their packages now, please. Inside, you will find a truly unique piece of art designed especially for his award by glass artist Joe Toole. From his studio in Alexandria, Virginia, Joe Toole has applied and shared his passion for glass with others for nearly 4 decades. His pieces are often imaginative and quizzical, but also reflect his commitment to detail and quality using fusing, etching, painting, cold working, and traditional stained glass techniques. Joe also uses his glass to give back to the community, both in sharing his love of glass with young people and supporting others. The design of this piece is built around a foundation of Penn State's traditions, reflected in the rich blues and whites, which are synonymous with the university and the college. Navy symbolizes intelligence, confidence, and unity. White signifies goodness, perfection, and a successful beginning. The quilt of tones and textures represents the diversity of the campus's academic offerings, along with its alumni, faculty, staff, and students. These colors, shapes, and textures fused together as a single pillar represent strength, unity, and cooperation. This column is accentuated with 2 bold ribbons reflecting Penn State Harrisburg's pillars of academic excellence and service to the world around us. Congratulations to our winners, and we hope you will display the piece proudly. To continue the celebration this evening, we will now be recognizing the honorees for our People to Watch award. As an institution that deals with educating young people, Penn State Harrisburg developed an award for our younger alumni, those who have had remarkable success in a relatively short time since their graduation. We look forward to watching these young alumni for many years to come. The first awardee tonight is Megan Armour. Megan is the Regional Senior HR Business Manager for Amazon.com Incorporated. In 2008, she received her degree in Training and Development from the School of Behavioral Sciences and Education. Our next awardee tonight is Tuan No. Tuan is the founder and CEO of Next Phase Web Design. He is a 2011 graduate with a degree in Information Science and Technology from the School of Business Administration. Representing two schools is Catherine Sando. She is the Chief Commercial Officer for Lancaster Solid Waste Authority. She has a 2013 bachelor's degree in communications from the School of Humanities. In addition, she received her Doctorate of Adult Education in 2017 from the School of Behavioral Sciences and Education. Our next honoree tonight is Laura Kurtz. Laura is an attorney with Eckert, Siemens, Sharon, and Malott, LLC. She is a 2016 graduate with her PhD in Public Administration from the School of Public Affairs. Our final honoree is Sid De Gea, a 2013 graduate with a bachelor's degree in Math and Computer Science and a 2015 master's degree in Computer Science. Sid is a software engineer for Microsoft Corporation. These winners will be sharing their stories and wisdom with our students throughout this academic year. Our time this evening is coming to an end, and we hope you enjoyed hearing from our alumni and learning about their lives and careers. Alumni who have achieved great success from humble beginnings, alumni who have touched others' lives, and others who run essential businesses and are a testament to the diversity of educational programs offered by Penn State Harrisburg. We hope you come away with a new appreciation for all Penn State Harrisburg and its alumni have to offer. Please consider becoming involved with us. We have multiple ways to do that by hiring our students for internships or full-time jobs, through board service on one of our many advisory boards, by coming to campus for sports competitions or theater performances when we can do so safely, and mentoring students. Contact our Alumni Relations Office for more information. Congratulations again to all the award recipients. Thanks for joining us for this unique event. Stay safe and have a great evening. We are Penn State!